Alright, hello. I am LightBobcat642 and this is a game called Polytopia. It is a turn-based strategy game with three different modes, as you can see. I'm going to be playing Domination today, and I'm going to be using the Bardur tribe. Now, there are a bunch of other ones and some locked ones. If you get it on mobile, you only have access to the top 4. On computer, you have access to these 12. Annoyingly, no matter what, you have to pay for these 4 because they're insanely overpowered. But I'm going to pick these, and we're going to go with basic 3 enemy game. And let's start it. Let's start. Alright. Well, start hunting to Alright. I want this. That's actually insanely useful. So, for anyone wondering, these tasks, if you go to game stats, you can see these. You can see a bunch of different things. You can see the other tribes and all the tasks you have. The tasks give you special buildings you can put in your city borders, and they'll up your population. And the more population your cities have, the bigger they get, basically the stronger you get, and the more tech you can research. And there is a lot of stuff to research, as you can see. Well, and let's see, all I can really do for this turn is this. Now, what I'm doing here is I'm capturing a village. If you put a character on a village, and they stay there for 2 total, like, not 2, they stay there for until it's your next turn, then you claim that village and it becomes part of your empire. And voila, see? And then you can start upgrading that one as well. It does annoyingly take the troops' turn, but then you can really do about that. I think I'll get that. Right. One thing that's pretty cool are these ruins that I'm moving towards. They give either, you can get like techs, treasures, even troops from them, I believe. And they're a very useful early game resource. Where is the, okay, that's where it is. That. That's another village. Now, put that there. This takes as long to claim as a village, but it's still very useful and worth it. Alright, collect the fruits. That, and none more I can do right now. Let's see. Ooh, okay. That just increased my population, that's nice. So, this level up is interesting. You can get resources, which personally I don't think is worth it. I always go with city wall to protect my city and my troops, because it's only like 5 resources, and once you get late into the game, that's basically nothing. So, personally, I never really go with it. Peace treaties would be good, especially if I run into someone. But actually, I need ports so I can actually continue, because I'm in the corner on an island. That's not the best. Now I will make a port and border growth. When it comes to upgrading cities, I have a certain path that I usually follow. And the reason I normally choose border growth is because it gives you access to a lot more stuff than you had before. Okay, 10 resources. Nice. Now, it didn't really do much for my capital this time around, but eventually I can place stuff in areas like this deeper ocean area, and that'll increase my population, allowing me to continue to level up my city. This now. Just by alright, I got the forestry. This allows me to make some lumber huts to increase population. And considering how there is a lot of forests around, I figure that just makes sense to do. Oh, I could have grabbed those fish last turn. Oh well. Grab that. And now it is time to start sailing. What the? I have never seen that before. Game, I do not need a tip. This is not my first time playing. I know that I can only move the units onto the blue spaces. Okay. And that seems to be all I can do for now. Alright. And that village. Let's get mining. So I can start to grab the ores all around. Oh wow, already another village. It's kind of insane. Alright. I now have all the possible land in my small area. One thing I'm sure multiple people have noticed by now is the spots under the city. How some have dots and some don't. Each dot represents a warrior, and you can basically have that many warriors per city. You can only make one per turn unless you're able to level up the city and get a juggernaut, which is the strongest unit in this game. For those that don't know. Now, these matches can be pretty long, but I do believe you can save and quit. Yeah, after you end your turn, I believe if you exit to the menu, it allows you to continue the game that you were playing. I'm just going to build a port there. Alright. Ooh, I'm coming across someone's border. I can't tell what tribe it is, though. I'm coming across a border, though. I'm on a peace treaty. Ow. That was mean. Okay. Wow, that village is just on an island in the middle of nowhere. That is just yikes. Alright, what? Oh, hold on, I need to... Okay, nothing's in that area right now, so that's annoying. Let's get some lumber huts, border growth. Now, if I do this... Now, this is where, like, the two different game modes come into play, majorly. The park is for two of the three different game modes, because one's just basically creative mode. The park is for, essentially, the point game mode. The Juggernaut is for domination, because the parks serve really no purpose in this. Yes, they give you one extra resource once you get far enough into the game. That one resource isn't going to matter, and it's much more useful to have multiple juggernauts than it is to have a bunch of parks. Well, I can now construct something. I complete a task? Oh, yes I did. I'm gonna see if I can offer peace. So I do not want to be in a fight right now. That would not be very advantageous. They rejected it. That's not good. You know what? I'm gonna have him claim this village. Let's get this. Now, we'll put you there. One thing that I think is really interesting about the Juggernaut is even that on water, it's insanely powerful. Because, while it doesn't have movement speed, if you move it like right here, everything around it, all 8 tiles around it, any enemy units will get hurt. Which is insanely powerful. But, oh, that's not good. That's really not good. Okay, I'm not really gonna be able to get that right now. Let's do this and get over to the bridge. Sure, I'll even do fishing. I need to put down more ports, I just realized. I'm more than likely gonna lose this city. That sucks. But I may as well try to upgrade it while I can. No, I can't grab it because it's blocked by an enemy. That's annoying. I'm gonna place down the Park of Fortune. Border growth, and now... Why can I not harvest that still? I bought the thing to harvest it. Yeah. That's weird. Ooh, defense bonus on the trees. That's actually really good. I need to start saving up some items. Let's see. Actually, I'm going to make a catapult as well as a port, like right here. Oh, that already connected them. So if you're wondering what this weird line is, you can actually connect cities to your capital, and the capital and said cities will get a population from that. You can do it by either building regular roads or by building a port. If it's a if it's by the water. It's rude. Shark. Alright. I will put you there, and then I will upgrade you to a bomber. So what a bomber is they have long attack range, and anything they hit, any surrounding enemies get hurt. They're like a long-range, weaker attack version of the Juggernaut when on the water. Ooh, the Umaji tribe. Alright, let's see if I can make peace here. That would be useful. Let's see. Oh, okay, it's that. That would actually be pretty useful. What's philosophy? Literacy. I should probably get that then. Why does no one want my piece? That's, okay, I need to build a port here. Oh. And a port here. Do that. And then I need to... What I really need to do is just get to... I just need to explore a lot more. That way I can find where my enemy's cities are. Because it says each of these tribes has 3. And it's likely that there aren't any more cities to rule. So if I can take them down, that'll only increase my lead. Alright, yeah. I know, game. I can move to only the blue spots. Don't know why it keeps trying to give me tips about that. Let's see, tech tree. Let's get this. Lower the prices of all of this stuff. And okay, let's disband. Ooh, if I remember correctly, yes, I can get knights if I get chivalry. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's see. Going to make... I'll make a rider here. And an archer here. Game, he can't even move. I'm making a catapult. This is what happens when you reject a peace offer. It wasn't for my sake, it was for yours. I was hoping I could just build a bridge. Stop it. Please. I do not need the same tip a million times. Let's see. Ooh, yes. Let's grab that. And then... Can I make any? No. I need 8. Alright. That's fine. Well. Hello, Zinzi tribe. I have no idea if I'm butchering that name or not. Offer peace. I can only hope that works. Because I do not want to be dealing with their Goliath right now. Or Juggernaut, or whatever it's called. I don't even remember right now. Oh, it kind of looks like a video game screen. That's cool. Alright. And, ooh, I can make some knights now. Knights are one of the stronger units. They got really good attack. They can go as far, if not farther, than a rider, which is essentially just a unit that's whole thing is moving around fast. Okay, well, he's dead. Sucks. And that would be their capital. Huh. That's interesting. I'm going to do a grand bazaar to move up this city. Get border growth, I guess. What else can I do? I can put a lumber hut. Sawmill. Yeah, that'll increase that by 1 since that's nearby. Ooh, I need to connect this to my capital, actually. And I'm broke. It's annoying. Alright, peace. Oh, that son of Alright, put a knight there for defense for right now. Let's see. Take you out. And I will build a bridge to start invading. That sucks. Let's see. Now, oh, I need to put the road here. Yeah, let's get another super unit checking out whatever they're called. Oh, they are called giants. Let's see. Oh, I am out of resources to make troops. No, let's see. Oh, I could put a temple, yay. That's useful, I guess. Wow, they're almost dead. I may as well just leave them there to waste an enemy's turn. Let's upgrade you to bomber as well. And blast you. I really do not like these guys deciding to just jump into my territory. I know the AI in this game, and it's probably waiting until an enemy is taken down. Then it's going to see if it can just claim all of my cities at once. Not the worst idea, but I have seen this strategy before. It is not going to work. Alright, that's not surprising. Now, I do that, and that. Ooh, I can upgrade them to a veteran. If a unit gets 3 kills, they become a veteran unit, which basically means they get a huge buff, more or less. And I believe they get more attack, more health, and whatnot. It doesn't work for the giants, though, because of how powerful they are already. I've left this group completely on the... I've left the Umaji completely on the defensive. They're in danger. That sucks for them, but they denied my offer of peace, so this is what they get. No, I'm trying to move him. Alright. I will make a couple of catapults, because then I'll have long range in my combat as well. That isn't just water-based. I'll do diplomacy. Alright. So that's where their capitals are. Wow, that's a high-level capital. Yeah. I would like to be the one to claim their last city, if possible. Why can you not move? Whatever, that's fine. And then I will make a catapult. He should be able to hit this troop, which should make my life a lot easier. That guy's dead. Oh, and if you're wondering why this giant didn't get hurt by the bomber attack, the peace treaty makes it to where I can't hurt enemy units. Or can't hurt units of the people in the peace treaty. Well, I didn't know that was going to be their border. Huh. Let's see, what's this? Okay, that's that. Forge. I'm gonna get farming. Oh, there's more I can get? Then yeah, I'll get ramming. Not really gonna use it though. Alright, that seems to be the... This seems to be the last of the Umaji tribe's troops. Let's just... Oh, those can't... I guess those ships can't attack. That really sucks. Then we'll upgrade you to bomber. You're getting hurt. Now you're dead, because I'm not letting you take over my territory. Where should I put the giant? Currently don't have to worry there. Really, I need to focus on now taking out the Vingir tribe. And I know where a couple of their cities are. One's got to be like right here, and we got Grizdor. The issue's gonna be Zinsu once I break the peace treaty. That's for sure. But nothing I can really do about that right now. And I could break it and take over this, but then that giant would just start destroying troops around here. Same with this swordsman. Swordsman, I believe that's the upgraded version of them. Yeah. Which you need to get Smithery for. They're basically like a much stronger version of the base unit with a lot more attack. Ooh, I can make a farm here. I just noticed this village's name is Hahala. Interesting. Randomly generated village names can be very weird. Alright, and let's claim this territory. Now, I'm going to build a farm, grab a city wall, let's see, lumber hut, that affected them, that wasn't supposed to affect them. I am going to give you the Gate of Power to level you up. Border growth. Alright, that was actually very useful. I am going to have a unit go into this corner, because if you discover the 4 corners, you'll find these little towers. And that completes another one of the tasks, which is Explore. Originally, the Explorer tasks used to be, find every single space, like basically get rid of all the clouds. Like, completely. It was very annoying. And while this one can be annoying, it's not as annoying in my opinion. I'll get that for now. Let's see. Move there. Move you over here. Really, I just gotta start moving my troops over to, what was their name again? I don't know, the Vingir tribe cities. So I can take those. Then I will have an overwhelming force and should be able to take out Zensi without too much resistance. This city is basically guaranteed to be screwed once I decide to break the peace treaty, or they decide to. because it is surrounded by a bunch of my troops from all sides, really. And then it's just there's cities over here that I don't have any real info on other than their capital. I just know its location though, so doesn't do me as much as you would think. Let's see. Let's damage both of those. And destroy that. I don't want to have to deal with someone ramming my chips. Jeez, I don't know why I couldn't think of the word. Let's see. I definitely want a classism. Yeah, that'll give my ships a defense bonus. I'll upgrade you to a bomber and then move you over here. Alright. Oh, I forgot to do stuff over here. That's my bad. I'll move you there. That's annoying. Still gonna take another turn to discover the tower. Yeah, so it's not one spot. Let's see. Now I should be able to take their capital without too much difficulty. While moving my fleet of ships closer. And I will get this smithery now. Let's see. They seem to be fighting a bit. Okay, the last city is 100% within these clouds. Yeah. Let's see. At this point, explore I think would be best. That was actually incredibly useful. Oh my god. Wait, they have a ruins that they haven't explored? What is the AI doing? Ooh, I can reach from here. Alright. So, let's see. Going to finish up the tech tree, so I no longer have to worry about it. Now it's just spending stuff on troops and buildings. That's what the resources are for now. Ooh, I can build the Tower of Wisdom. I think... Let's see... Oh, okay. I can build a windmill right there right now. Then this lumber hut. Oh, nope, I hit the wrong button. Whatever. Tower of Wisdom. And that's another super unit. And can move him and you. And okay, he's dead. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna want to place a road here connected to that. Which will connect it to the rest of my cities, making my life easier. Lumber huts, just to increase the population a bunch. Let's grow the border to get more resources. And then a super unit. And now it should just be me and Oh, right, okay. Next turn it'll just be me and C. Left. I'll just grab that real fast. This city is looking to be a problem. What can you do? Infiltrate? Ooh, I'll actually train one of you. See if I can't get you into this town. Right there. Good God. Alright, I'm destroying Vengir. Right now, I just want to get them a population growth. And give them a port. So that way, I can have an easy access to basically everything else, to a road. Alright, that connects it to my capital. Let's start the movement. See. The most annoying thing about the peace treaties is if you break them, then that turn is just over. And it completely sucks. That's why I'm not breaking it yet, and I'm more or less preparing. And hoping the AI will break the treaty. There it is. Alright. Oh, can I seriously not attack yet? Oh, what? I guess this is what happens when I'm usually the one. Okay. How do you infiltrate a city? Does he have to be on the city? I do not understand. Alright, well, I'm just gonna... Oh, I can't do anything. Got it. That's annoying. Oh, God. I forgot to have a troop place in that city. That's annoying. And I'm losing so many troops because of the fact I'm gonna lose that city at this rate. That's really not good. Oh, I'm 100% losing that city. Alright. Guess I will do that. And that. And I will move him there. Wow, that's a lot of enemies. Attack there. Attack you. Let's attack you guys. Well, actually, why can't I move? Oh, it's because of where I put the port. I'm an idiot. I know how to attack in the units game. And I will do this. Is there anything I could do? Lumber hut. Something. Sawmill. Ooh, wait, I might actually be able to stop them from taking my city. Okay, port. Port. Then mountain temple. Yes! Super unit. Ooh, that was insanely lucky. Okay, now that. How many cities do they have? 5. Yeah, I really don't need them getting more. Are you kidding me? Great, now they're taking over that city. I did not expect to have this much issue today. It's a bit annoying. Because those are in enemy territory, I can't even use those ports to make better units. Why can I? Okay, that's weird. Whatever. Upgrade you. Yeah, I think this city might just be a loss. That's horrible and annoying. But it won't stop me from trying. Let's see. No, come on, game. Windmill. And then water temple. Yes. Okay. Now. Okay. Don't. I see you going for that town. I'm going to put a swordsman there to stop you. You jerk. I am broke. You die. God, this is getting annoying. Alright, do that. Alright. Let's do that. Kill you. Boom. Gotcha. Then I'll put... I'll put another catapult here. I didn't mean to move him there, but that's fine. Again, didn't mean to move him there, but again, that's fine. That's not worth the risk right now. And take that over. Which means I now have access to all those forts, and apparently another super unit, which I will gladly take. Alright, alright. Yeah, they can't do anything after they move, that's fine. I really need to take care of this city and my borders. Actually, let's move you. Start moving you guys closer. Now I want to make catapults. Sorry if my commentary isn't great. This is my first video, so I wouldn't expect too much. Move there. I can start advancing you, and I should be able to make a multitude of lumber huts. Yes, okay. Give me another super unit. They're not gonna die if I attack them, so I'll just leave them for now and let my dude heal. Okay, they're down. Move you. You there. Drain that one. Ow. Start moving my bombers closer. Yeah, should kill both of those guys, like I thought. Let's start moving. I think they have 3 cities. That means they have a really small one, or decent sized one over here somewhere that I just haven't discovered yet. Which is annoying. Lumber hut. Lumber hut. Right. Border growth. More lumber huts, I guess. Oh, I can't even do that anymore. Mountain temple? It's not much, but there should be enough spots to where I can place the temples. Alright. This is legitimately becoming a problem, the one over here. That's always fun. Alright, shoot him. That did not do much. We'll do that. Alright. Then that might be able to attack? I don't know. I will start moving more of my troops though, and I'll move you two this way. Ooh. Nice, I got the Emperor's Tomb. Alright. Let's end you. Take you down, hopefully. Alright. All they got left is the city that's obstructed back here. Alright. Once I take these guys down, then I will have destroyed every other group in the world, and I will rule supreme. Let's see. Shoot that. Let's get these guys a bit closer. And I think I win. Yeah. Let's see. Are there any other wonders I can build? I can build the Eye God. You know what? Since I've won, I can build the Emperor's Tomb. So I'll build another park, I guess. And the only task I didn't complete was, unsurprisingly, Pacifist. Because if you don't get that one early on, you kind of just lose out on it. It sucks, but it's sadly the truth. And I win. I have destroyed all of my enemies and conquered this world. And now, I've finished the game, and gives me like a score rating. But that is Polytopia. Fun little game. Rounds take a while, but I don't know. It's a good game. Alright. I will see you all next time.